What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB, and I am here today with the review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 9, Episode 7, titled Black Diamond. So, you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump into this episode review, okay? Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna start this one out with the girls at the cabin. Because there wasn't really much with them. But Bambi is up there. She's pregnant and she's not really feeling too good. So she's thinking that, she might go home because, she's not feeling good. And she misses her family, so she's just not quite sure what she's gonna do. So then we see Sierra. She goes outside and she, I guess she may have had some tea or some coffee for her and Carly. So she's sitting down with Carly and she's like, Carly, you know, I miss you. And Carly's like, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss you too. So then Sierra says, well, we need to get caught up on everything. And then Carly tells her that, well, when I was going through my IVF cycle, Mo had a girl in our bed and he was sleeping with them. And Sierra was like, well, why didn't you tell me this? And Carly was like, well, I didn't tell you this because, you didn't really ask me. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I can understand that part. She didn't ask her. But at the same time, I mean, she's not a mind reader, so she doesn't know what's going on between your relationship. Like, if you want my thing with, the thing with me is, I feel, if you want your friends to know something, if something's really bothering you that badly, you'll tell your friends. So that way they can be like, oh, they can give you words of wisdom, encouragement, and advice. That's just me. Or sometimes your friends can sense that okay, your energy's off a little bit. Like, is everything okay? And then you can tell them what it is. But for somebody just to have to always ask you, so is everything okay with you? You and Mo in a good spot? Like, I'm not that type of friend. I mean, if I feel like something's off, then I'd be like, is everything okay with you? Like, you good? What's up? Let me know what's going on. But they say, Sierra's like, well, I do, I can understand what you're saying, Carly, because I spend a lot of time, dealing with my stuff and my hustle that I forget to ask, how you doing. But we gonna do better. So we gonna do better, friend. I'm like, okay, whatever. Now speaking of which, didn't Carly just do a live a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago with Kiyomi talking about Sierra? Whatever. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Those two are, irritating to me, but let's move on, you guys. Son of a bitch. Alright, so then we also see the girls. So they are getting ready to head out. So they're going to the slopes and they are going to take a skiing lesson. I don't know if I would be down for that. That's just not something that suits me. It might be fun to some people, but it just would not be fun to me. So I will let it go. So they on the bus, and Mimi's talking about the fact that she saw Carly and Sierra talking earlier, and they said, we all good from now. We just got to figure some things out. And she kind of jumps in and is like, so whose fault was it? And Sierra says, well, we talked about it and it came down to me. And she was like, and so Shekinah was trying to dig deep into what the issue was. And Sierra's like, what, Shekinah, right now, I would prefer, not to talk to you about it because it really ain't got nothing to do with you. And then Shekinah gets in her feelings about it. And I'm like, I don't understand why Shekinah got in her feelings about that. That was a private conversation between Carly and Sierra. So if they've worked it out, why do you need to know what they worked out or whose fault it was or whatever? Why do you feel the need to know? Like, I didn't understand that part. And she got in her feelings. And then Spice was like, yeah, I understand where Sierra was coming from. So then Spice and Shekinah got into it. I'm like, wait a minute, where did that come from? Everything was coming out of left field. Shekinah came out of left field with Sierra, talking about Sierra came at her sideways. Then Spice came at Shekinah sideways. I'm like, none of this makes sense. I was with Bambi on this situation. Why are y'all arguing? Then Spice one time about let me off the bus. They're like, Spice will not let you off the bus. But then when they get where they're going, Shekinah's like, ooh, I need a Newport and I need a blunt. And I think Spice said something about her lungs. So then they got off the bus, and Spice was trying to go after Shekinah because she kept telling her Shekinah to stop talking to me. And I'm like, Spice, then you know damn well Shekinah is not one to fight. You guys, something a scene that I will never get over with Shekinah is that scene where she and Tiny was on that that bicycle, and she fell off of it, and the bike kept going with her on it. I will never get over that. So Bambi ended up leaving because like she wasn't feeling well, and then the fact that they just keep arguing and bickering with one another, it just wasn't for her. So Bambi was like, "Peace out to you helpers, I'm out." And again, I don't blame Bambi one bit. Like I would have been done too. Like they were arguing for what? Nothing made sense. Not one of the arguments made a lick of sense to me. But let's move on, you guys. All right, you guys. So they did do the ski lesson, and the only person who really truly did well at that ski lesson was Mimi. She kind of busted her ass, and actually, when she was skiing, she there was a little girl, and she kind of grabbed onto the little girl. I know she probably would hit the wall, but whatever. So the day is ended, and it's almost their time is almost up in at the cabin. So Mimi has planned a little trip for the girls. They're gonna go to a Ferris wheel. Now I don't know how I feel about Ferris wheels. I've never actually been on a Ferris wheel before, ever in life. Never have I been on a Ferris wheel. I'm a little bit afraid of heights, but I think I would do it. I think I would do a Ferris wheel. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I mean, I do roller coasters. I do rides that make you go upside down. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of it. And a Ferris wheel just moves very very slow. And the only thing that I would not want to happen with the Ferris wheel is for it to stop with me high in the air. I wouldn't be able to do that. Which actually that's happened to me on a roller coaster. It happened to me on a roller coaster, and I was freaking the hell out. They had to stop it for just a minute. I'm like, we're high in the air. Why is this motherfucker stopping? Like, I'm terrified of heights. But we soon got down. So I mean, I'm not so yeah. I guess I would do a Ferris wheel. I mean, when it comes to me and doing the rides and stuff like that, I like the thrill of them. So a Ferris wheel wouldn't be too well. Yes, it would be a thrill because I'm afraid of heights. So the girls get on the Ferris wheel. So Shekinah and Spice are in one thing, and then Mimi, Carly, and Sierra on the other. So Shekinah and Spice talk to each other finally. So they both ended up apologizing to each other, and my thing with Spice is, I get it. You upset at Shekinah because Shekinah didn't answer your phone calls when you want to look at a house. The big question is, there are so many people out there in Atlanta who do real estate. So why don't you go to an actual realtor instead of Shekinah? But hey, whatever floats your boat. Whatever the hell floats your boat. So then, they make up with each other, like I said. And then they head back to the cabin. So Sierra actually goes and checks on Bambi. Bambi says that, she's feeling better. I think Bambi just wants to get away from them and all that screaming and hollering. So then the girls go get in the pool. Sierra, however, did not get in the pool because she got a call from Tiffany Fox. What season was Tiffany Fox on? She was on the season whenever Tiffany Fox came on that season when what's her name? Jessica Dime came on. I don't remember what season that was. That was either season 4 or something like that. I think. I think it was season 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so Tiffany told Sierra that Beijing BK was out with her boyfriend, and there was a girl there who was rubbing his beard or running her hands through his beard, and I'm just like, wow, she was bold to run her hands through that beard. Now I know my beard is nappy, but at least mine is real and not painted on. Cause that's all BK's is painted on. So I'm like, so she just has a lot of paint on her hands. So then she calls BK on FaceTime. BK lies about the whole situation, but then he fesses up to it, and she just goes off on him. I'm like, well, what are we arguing? I don't know why Sierra was still with BK in the first place, but she likes something about it, and if she likes it, I love it. But let's move the hell on, you guys. Okay, moving on. All right, you guys. So back over in Atlanta, it picks up where last week's episode left off with Cheyenne, and Kiyomi arguing about Shooter, which I'm thoroughly confused as to why they're. Excuse me, y'all. I'm thoroughly confused as to why these two women, beautiful women at that, are arguing about Shooter. It's mind blowing and it's baffling as hell. And the fact that Kiyomi keep trying to talk about the fact that Cheyenne ain't cute. Yes, she is. She's a very beautiful woman. I think she is making a fool of herself, but so is Kiyomi. Like Kiyomi, you just found out about this girl, so don't know why we're doing this, and I don't know why we kept going back and forth about who fucked who. Cheyenne says she fucked him the night before. Kiyomi says, well, girl, he woke up with me all in his face. So I'm like, oh. Now, Cheyenne, I'm gonna have to be honest with you, baby girl. You played yourself, and I'm gonna tell you why you played yourself. Because when you and Kiyomi got into that fight, your wig shifted and it pushed back like this, and you never readjusted your wig. And that's the only reason why I say you played yourself. Because I mean, you should have readjusted that wig at some point. Like nobody was gonna tell her that her wig slid back. Like not one person was gonna tell her her wig slid back. So we also find out Kiyomi was been working with Scrap on music, and I'm like, really, music? Okay, okay. Everybody wants to be, when they don't, when everything don't play out with their rapper boyfriends, then they want to be rappers. Okay, I'm okay. I'm cool with it. Nah, I did not understand why Shooter was in his feelings about Kiyomi. I was thoroughly confused. You guys have an open relationship, right? So she's free to do whatever she wants to do, right? So what are we upset about? What the fuck is that on my face? Y'all weren't gonna tell me nothing about that? Oh damn, y'all fucked up. What is that? It's time to shave. It is time to shave this beard officially. You guys don't bother me. Something must have bit me in my beard and I didn't know it. Interesting. Where were we at? Hell if I know. Oh, Shooter. Confused about him and his whole, if they're in an open relationship. I mean, now they did show us that scene of Kiyomi in the studio with, Scrap. It definitely looked a little like a sexual vibe because, she had her hand on his thighs. I'm like, you might as well just move your hand on up and just grab a handful of dick. Yeah, that's all you want. That is all that you wanted. So, let's pause right here. All right, you guys. So let's talk about Erica and Safari. So, they're still in Atlanta. The thing that I have a question about is, are they going to be on both Atlanta and New York? Because New York is scheduled to come back soon. That's so interesting. What are they going to do about New York? Because I don't think they finished filming New York. And that'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But, Erica, that interview look with you and them titties, that solo one, I was just really waiting for your titties just to pop out. And we also know that I think Erica prefers to be in Atlanta, but Safari wants to work on his music that nobody's listening to. No shade to you, just gotta keep it real, which I don't think anybody's really listening to Streets. And also Erica, Erica is a beautiful girl. I don't know why she got the modifications that she did, like her teeth, her ass. Her ass just looks abnormal. But again, I'm not taking away from the fact that Erica is a beautiful woman because she's very beautiful. Then let's talk about the fact that she met up with Kiyomi. I'm like, wow, this ain't awkward, huh? Y'all both have something in common. And his name is B.O.W. W.O.W. Yep, that's right, Bow Wow. And Kiyomi brought Erica a gift for the baby. I think it was her first jewelry box. That was nice. So Erica and Kiyomi talk about Bow Wow. And, Erica said that she was proud of Kiyomi for, doing what she did. And then, Erica says that she went through the same situation with Bow Wow as well. Man, it is so funny to look at Erica now as opposed to when she first got with Bow Wow when she was on Love and Hip Hop New York. When she got engaged to Bow Wow, she quit the show because she thought her life was made in heaven with Bow Wow. But after she left the show, they broke up, and now she's back on Love and Hip Hop with her husband. Wow. Because, I mean, Erica was so done with Love and Hip Hop for Bow Wow. Because that is the real reason why she left New York. She thought she had she thought she had it. She probably did. She could have had it. 'Cause, I mean, at that time he was on. I mean, because he was still doing. He wasn't doing music anymore when they were engaged, but he was doing acting. He was on. Actually, when they got together, he was on CSI. Has that show been canceled? Let me know. I think it has. It was CSI Cyber. I never watched it. I never watched that show. Is he still acting? I know he's on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Have they filmed? You guys, I know a little bit about Growing Up Hip Hop. I know a little bit about it. I'm thinking about reviewing it at some point. I don't think I'm gonna jump in with where we are currently on. I don't think I'm gonna join. This current season. I'm like, who knows? Oh yeah, CSI Cyber was canceled. Damn, it only lasted a year. March 2015 to March 2016. I mean, hell, it ain't a bad. That's actually not a bad run, to be quite honest with you. It's not a bad run. I got off topic, didn't I? It is what it is. I ain't tripping. Um. Okay, so Kiyomi. So they're talking about this situation with Shooter and her about them having an open relationship. Don't care. Um, it's just the fact that she keep talking about Cheyenne is basic and not cute. Is that the only thing that you can come up with? That means you're in your feelings hard, huh? So so Sierra talks about, well, I'm good friends with Sierra. Erica says she's good friends with Sierra, and has she met her? She says, no, I haven't met her, but I have been around her kids. Well, not Paris, but I've been around Mason. I don't know why. I don't understand that situation right there. Like, you with this man, and you're around his kids, but you haven't once said, before you even met his son, you should have said, you know what, Shooter, if we're gonna be serious with each other, I at least need to meet the mother of your child, so that way she knows me and I know her. Because how and Shooter's stupid as fuck. Like, how you think Sierra gonna feel when she find out that another woman has been around her child that she doesn't know? Dumbass. What a fucking dumbass. So then let's close out this episode with the meetup with Sierra, nope, Cheyenne, Shooter, Scrap, and Kiyomi. Kiyomi, you just fucked up the whole mix. It was all S's until we got to you. But yeah. So they meet up at a parking lot. I'm like, oh, we don't have one of those long ass tables on Mona. Cool. I see it. Now, what I will say is I feel like Shooter is pumping up Kiyomi's head because Kiyomi's like, yeah, you talking about you want to have kids with me, but you mess with her. So you want to have kids with her? They're not gonna be that good looking. So this is all about looks, huh? And Shooter's like, yeah, I'm gonna be with you. I want to have kids with you. You gonna push out the kids. Kiyomi, your storyline. So are you, Cheyenne. But y'all are both. But Kiyomi's making herself look really stupid behind Shooter. And I don't know if she sees it or not, but you definitely make yourself look dumb behind this man. So they do meet up, and he talks. So also before they got there, Cheyenne was talking about how she's in love with Shooter. I'm like, girl, you in love with somebody that's kept you a secret for 2 whole years. But okay, okay. So then, they do meet up and they start talking. And Shooter is basically trying to place all the blame onto Cheyenne, saying that she had she didn't want no distractions. I'm like, it's not distraction, it's distractions. When she was doing her real estate thing, and I understand that the girl is trying to get her license and do better for herself. So yes, let me take a little bit of time, and I'm not saying we're breaking up, but let me just take a little bit of time to focus on my business, and then we still cool, we still good with each other, but I just need a little bit of time to devote my time to put all my time and attention towards this one priority. I'm not saying that you're not a priority, but this comes first, and then I got you. But he took it as, oh, it's like you left one job for another one and you got replaced. What? Shooter, you're not that good looking to be saying that. And then Cheyenne says, well, me and Shooter been together for 2 years, and Kim is like, well, I don't care how long y'all been together. Obviously, you do. Then she says, well, I've been around your kids, and she's like, wait a minute, she been around your kids, and I'm like, Kiyomi, those are not your kids, so why are you so in your feels about that? Those are Sierra's kids. Only person that needs to, damn, again, who raised y'all? I'm sorry, who raised y'all? Y'all are around another woman's kids, and y'all not even asking the man to meet the mother of his kids. That's crazy. That is that is mind blowing and baffling. The fact that y'all are around this woman's kids, but y'all have not met the mother. That is fucking crazy. But you guys, that was Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button so you guys know when I drop anything else. Share this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, you guys stay safe and take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.